Man, this place is actually extremely pretty, all things considered. What is up, people? It is me, Monster58, and welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter World. In the previous episode, we ended up finally going to the Great Ravine that was caused by Zorah Magdaros escaping our capture attempt, and ended up finding a new area, the third major area in Monster Hunter World, the Coral Highlands. And we were tasked by the third fleet after getting knocked out. We ended up meeting this third fleet, and then they tasked us with going in investigating a little bit of the Coral Highlands to hopefully get a camp set up. And in this episode, what we're going to be doing is we were tasked with actually going and killing a Paolumu, because apparently, as evident by the field team leaders, as evident by what the field team leader mentioned to us, they need to go to this area called the Rotten Vale, and to get to that place they need an airship which needs to be made out of Paolumu materials. But before we do that, we're actually going to go and head back to Astera, because there's a couple of things I'd like to do before we go ahead and fight that Paolumu. So, as I mentioned in the previous episode, the one thing we're definitely going to do today is fight a Rathian. And one thing I'd actually like to make is a Tobi-Kadachi weapon, because currently I believe Thunder is one of the best elements that we currently have against the Tobi-Kadachi. And now that I'm looking, we actually have a ton of exclamation points we can talk to. Let's see what the layback botanist has to say. Can I ask you a favor? I think I see a way to make the harvest box bigger. It should be easy enough, but I need your help. I told the head honchos what materials I need delivered. Help out when you can. We'll have a greater harvest in no time. We don't have any aqua sacks, but we definitely should grab those at some point. I might do those off screen, but that is very important to obviously increase the size of the harvest box. The next thing we're going to do is head up here and take a look at what the Meowskiller chef, as well as what I believe one of the other team members has to say. Now, I was gonna do the one quest where it was a getting yoked in the forest, but I figured it'd be best saved for another time, because the area that we have to traverse in the ancient forest is an area we haven't touched all too much, and so I'd like to wait until further story has gone on to go and take that quest. So, interested in bulking up the canteen with more ingredients, all you have to do is sign up for and complete the quest. It's a Crying Shamos and what a bunch of abalone. Knock those out and we'll get that menu so bulky you'll make gains from just reading it. Now don't let me down. So yeah, we got some more quests. The Shamos should be very easy, and then the super abalone are those like coral conch shells that we got, so those aren't very hard at all. So working hard? High fiver, bro. Hey, working hard. You heard me mumbling. Yeah, the chef asked me to rustle up some ingredients for him, but I've still got so much eating to do. Whoa, you seriously go and get them for me? Again, doing his work for him. Wow, thanks. You're a lifesaver. We've always got to look out for each other. We're here all the details. So now we got to go and deliver Gajao skin, which we can actually do at this very second, which will lead me to actually getting into what we're going to be doing before we fight that Rathian. So, Thunder is an element I believe that we have access to that is going to be the best against the Rathian, and thus I'd like to make a Tobi-Kadachi weapon. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to do a quick couple, I think one Tobi-Kadachi investigation, and we'll be able to get the materials that we need. I actually also need to go back to the Coral Highlands and do a quick expedition so I can actually get some of the coral crystals, because we need those to make it as well. But deliver the Gajao skin, very easy, very simple to do, nothing crazy. The commander also has something to say. Let's see what he has to say.
Fine work.
Here, made to the far side. My shooting star is always shooting past my expectations. Well done. I need to tell you what the scholars have deduced from observing Zorah Magdaros. I think it has a tremendous amount of bioenergy stored up inside it, and that bioenergy is extremely volatile. Great news, right? Well, we can't predict what will happen to it or to us. All we can do is keep pressing forward with our research. Just promise you'll be extra cautious. May the Sapphire Star light our way. So yeah. Alright, let's go accept a Tobi-Kadachi investigation, and I will see you guys at the end of that quest. So a little trick I want to show off to you guys is if you wall bang one monster into another, you get a free knockdown. So just thought I'd show that, because that can be very important when you're actually got two monsters in the same area. Easy peasy. Alright, I'm off to the Coral Highlands to kill one more Tzitzi-Ya-Ku, as well as get some coral crystals. I will see you guys in a second. Alrighty, now that we're back in Astera, I am going to actually go collect my harvest from my botanical harvest. We're going to collect that harvest, take all. Very, very nice. We are going to fertilize. Let's go and cultivate. Actually, I think we should cultivate some. Can we do flash bugs yet? No, we cannot do flash bugs yet. So, might go for nullberries actually. And then we can fertilize. We'll do that. Alrighty. So, let's head to the workshop. That blows. I'll be right back once again.
Now, keep hitting it with trank bombs until the effect kicks in.
Alrighty, I had to go back and actually kill 2 more Tobikadachi, or capture 2 of them, because the first one accidentally killed. So, finally we can get our Tobikadachi weapon. We can go ahead and set up the camp in the Coral Highlands. And accept the quest, Royal Relocation. So this will be the first time that we have fought a Rathian, and so we're going to go to the southwest camp because that's going to be closest to where Rathian spawns. Yeah, I thought that this would be a good place to fit in a Rathian hunt. Alrighty, now we are in the quest, and we actually had a failed attempt to this, well, where I fainted because, my lord, I could not play correctly. Oh, no. Oh, come on! I'll show maybe a clip of me. I actually genuinely got angry. That's the first time I think I've gotten angry playing this game in a fair bit, just playing it normally, because this monster, Rathian is not tough at all. She is really not tough at all. And for some reason, in that fight, I just could not get anything to go right in my way. Like, I could not get anything to go correctly. My god. Where is she? She should be, like, right here. Hello? She should be right here. Is that? I guess we'll just get these gashes. Okay. Oh, there she is. That. Alrighty, now we gotta go for the tail, because you gotta get this cut off so that you don't get poisoned by her. Okay. There we go. Let's keep going here. She's gonna try and swing me off here. Oh wow, paralyzed while she's standing up. That's awkward. Well, we'll just keep hitting this then. As much damage on the tail as possible. Oh, I cut her tail off mid-air. So, with the longsword, you can do like a counter move. That's the first time I think I've ever done that mid-air. That's pretty funny. Ow. Like I told you, she isn't tough at all. I don't know why I could not get anything to go right in that fight. Heal a little bit real quick, just to make sure. Like I told you guys in the last episode, I was trying to find a good way to incorporate this fight into the Let's Play, and I think this is a good time considering this is a very important optional quest. Whoops. That and that. this. Let's see if she'll get hit by this. She does, nice. Dodge it again. No counter though. Like I said, when you hit their legs a lot, especially this body style of these flying wyverns, they get really wrecked. And you easily trip them over and over and over again. Awesome. That is how a fight with a Rathian should be going. You really should not be in too much trouble when you're fighting one of these. Alright, let's carve the tail. Very nice. Got a Rathian spike out of that too. Very cool. Alright, let's grab some slinger ammo and then sharpen up. Also heal up real quick and we'll head back in. Alright, mister, come here. Nice. Wow, wait, that was so stupid. Wait, why the color mystery, too? Wait, yeah. Come on. Ow, ow. Oh, look, she's almost dead. Ow. I'm stunned. Should be good though. Damn, I missed. Alright, where is she going to go? Actually, I think I know exactly where she's going to go. She's going to go to her nest. Let me do this. If you guys remember, her nest is over here, actually. Remember I pointed that out when we discovered the second camp over here? So you just gotta slide through here. Go down this way. And there she is, sleeping peacefully. Well, we're gonna disturb that piece. And we are going to do one of these. Oh, I was gonna do the big slash, but... Oh, I thought she was gonna get it off. I guess not. Oops. Oh, nice. Yeah. Boom, boom. Ah, damn. Nice, and there we go. Like I told you, Rathian really isn't all that bad. And honestly, you'll see why you'll eventually fight her husband, the mascot of the series. And her husband is much tougher to fight because he likes to fly a lot. But we'll get into that when we get into that. But with that, we have finally beaten a Rathian, which is a great place to put this thing in the Let's Play, just due to the fact that, again, this side quest is extremely good. So what I'll do is I'll cut, and I'll be back at the canteen to talk to the handler so we can go and fight that Paolumu. See you guys there. And real quick, before we fight that Paolumu, I'd also like to show off the Rathian armor. So going here, let's go to Forge Equipment, and here is the Rathian armor. So it's much more subtle, but I do like the green on there. I do think it looks cool. So Alrighty, now it's time to go and fight that Palumu. To fight that Palumu, we're actually going to grab the Anjanath hammer. That's perfect. That's the exact reason why I made this hammer, was for this fight. There. It's for this fight in particular. I'm gonna deposit these because I'm stupid. There we go. Wait, stupid. Put my Jesus. I can't do anything today, man. Change equipment. Oh, as you can see, we also equipped the charm there, so you can see we have the defense charm up. So we're gonna head up here to the canteen. We're actually gonna eat our food first. And then we'll go ahead and see what the handler has to say. And she has the new Spring Blossom event outfit on. Did you hear, partner? We're making an airship, a flying research base. Ain't that crazy? I wish we could take to the skies right now, but first we gotta collect those materials. Let's see. It looks like we're hunting ourselves Palumu, right? Alright, let's go hunt this Palumu, and this will end off the episode. So, ballooning problems. We're actually gonna do this to one. I'll go to the southern camp. Make sure our items are all good, and we are all good to go. So sorry if this episode's a bit longer. It's just there was a good amount of stuff I wanted to fit into this episode because might as well try and get a lot of this stuff out of the way as we're getting into the story. And I figured that at the end of the day, this will just be a good place to fit all this in. So
Be careful.
So, to find Palumu, we are going to be going to an area that we hadn't explored yet of the Coral Highlands, which was the left path instead of the right path that we took initially when we fought the Tzitzi-Ya-Ku. So we're going to go ahead and grab the red pits here. Gonna come down this way. Grab these fire herbs, just for poops and poops. Following some more footprints for this Palumu. That. There and there. Like this. Climb up here. Grab this. Got some feathers here. Looks like this guy's a feathered beast. Let's see what else we got here. Big rat wyvern balloony thingy. The Japanese come up with some wild ideas. Palumu. I don't think it's all too difficult, but some attacks can catch you off guard. It's weak to fire, so bring some Anjanath weapons. Those are pretty solid here. It's neutral to thunder, and it resists dragon, ice, and water. The tail, despite its length, is not severable. The weak point is really around its neck and its face area. If you are able to break its face and neck area, inflating will be much more difficult for it, which is basically its whole gimmick. Essentially, when it inflates itself, it'll look to slam its entire body weight on you like a heavy ball, and can do decent damage, so be very careful with that. It will more than likely capitalize on that when you're like stunned, so if you get stunned, that can be a bit scary. Flash pods are not a bad item to bring to knock it out of the air, and that'll completely deflate it if you do that while it's inflated. Also, just watch out for the wind attacks. It likes to spit out wind attacks on the ground while inflated. They can knock you around and sort of stun you and prevent you from doing things, so just be careful about those. Alright guys, here's the Palumu. I would equate this, I didn't put this in the voiceover, but I would kind of equate this thing to essentially being the Puke Puke of the Coral Highlands. They're very much similar body styles. In addition, they have feathers. They're both about the same size. It's just one deals with like wind stuff, which is this guy, and then Puke Puke is obviously... What are you running and dragging yourself along the ground for already? Uh-oh. That's annoying. Oh, you, come on, why do I have to recover all of my stamina? That's alright, let's mount it, because I screwed up the wall bangs. For some reason it didn't wall bang, even though it dragged its face across half of the first wall that I shot it at, but okay, game. Alright, but yeah, this guy really isn't all that tough. Like, honestly, it can catch you off guard if you're not prepared, but for the most part, no. I mean, this guy's really simple. I will say, this is probably one of the strangest monsters in the game. I'm not sure what compelled them to make a rat wyvern that also inflates itself to attack. I'd like to see how that got pitched at the character design meeting. Oh wow, okay. Knock this thing out. Oh wow, paralyzed. Paralyzed. Thank you, Mew. Another free knockout. Okay. Ow. Alright. Alright, let's see. That's what I'm talking about with its weight. It likes to do that, so let's see if we can knock it out of the sky. Nice, got it out of the sky. Even though he was completely facing the other direction, ended up working out. I'm not going to complain about that. The game works in my favor for once. And... 2, 3... Oh, whoops. 1, 2, 3... Bing. Alright, where's this thing gonna go now? There's one location I believe it's gonna go, which is going to be where we do those mining outcrops very frequently here in the Coral Highlands, because there's a lot of them. Yep, he's gonna go absolutely up that way. Yep. Climb up here. As you can see, that's what I'm talking about with this place, is there's a lot of big elevation changes in this area, like extreme elevation changes. Climb up this way. Like so. Alrighty. Hello, Palumu. Oh, and there's a Tzitzi-Ya-Ku down there. Let's see if he'll be that kind of person and just mess around with us, right? He's not a person, though. Boom. Nice. Bam! Miss. Complete miss. Complete and utter miss. This and... Nice. Oh, come on. You saw... That's what I'm saying. I wasn't even facing him. That's so annoying, man. Oh, we got another monster over there. The Legiana that we saw a couple last episode. A couple episodes ago. I'm doing 2 recordings for this episode, so it just kind of confused me. Oh, nice. Got a mount. Hajiana, please leave us alone. Please leave us alone. Please leave us alone. Oh, no, it's not going to leave us alone. But, you get to see the turf war between these two. Legiana is a monster that we will more than likely, I mean, we have not been able to go over yet, because we are not required to fight it yet, but just know we will be required to fight it in the future. So, we will be going over her eventually, or going over it. Nice, a lot of free damage. Legiana, please. I'm actually not necessarily quite ready to fight you yet. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, you hurt. You hurt a lot. Alright, where's this thing flying? It's more than likely gonna go back to its nest, and I gotta get the heck out of Dodge. Alrighty, time to head over to its nest here. Its nest is in a pretty odd place, all things considered. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna climb up this way. Continue our path forward. Alrighty, and this is its little nest here. So, if you do get to this point, what it'll do for some of the time with its attacks is it'll inflate itself, and then you'll see it kind of appear in these little holes here. I'm just mentioning this now because I'm kind of certain that I'll probably one-shot this thing like very quickly before it even has a chance to do that. So, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess I'll be able to show it off. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yes, I will. So you see he'll fly like through these holes, and you'll kind of see him, and then what he'll do is he'll like shoot through one of these at Mach 8,000 and then hit you. That's essentially what he'll do. Let's see, which way is he going now? Still there. Where's he at? Let's see. Knock him out of the sky. Easy peasy. There we go. Very easy. Like I told you, this guy really isn't all that bad. You can come at him with whatever type of weapon you want.
I'm starving.
He does make some very cute armor, particularly for your Palico, though. I'll say that much. Other than that, actually, if I'm thinking of Palumu's weapons and stuff like that, this guy really doesn't have anything useful. He's kind of fun to fight, but that's about it. Honestly, he's kind of, I feel bad for saying this, he's kind of a pointless monster. But yeah, Paolumu, really not that bad. We did get a fair bit done in this episode. I'm pretty happy with what we were able to get done. Just, my lord, it was just a little frustrating today. Oh, good lord. Okay. And there we go. Oh, excuse me. It's been a fairly long day, folks. This is the last recording I'm doing for the day. At last. The balloons have been rigged and the airship is ready. All thanks to you and the airship engineer. We've completed preparations on our side as well. We can depart whenever you are ready. However, I do have one thing worth mentioning. We never bothered with the test flight. That's not going to be a problem for you, is it? When you're ready, just say the word and we'll make our descent into the Rotten Vale. Alrighty, folks.
Shouldn't you prepare before you head down to the Rotten Vale?
Yes. So, folks, since we were able to take on the Rathian as well as the Paolum, in addition to getting some other another optional or getting other optional quests, as well as doing some other things like upgrading our equipment, I think that is a really good place to end off. So with our objective in tow, our next episode we will be heading to the Rotten Vale and seeing what that has to do. Also, we'll probably be completing some other optional quests that we got in the previous episode, particularly like the Shamos one as well as the Albolone one as well. So, I thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Also follow me on the socials. Those will be linked down in the description below. And with that, guys, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far.